everybody, welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham News and Update show for Saturday, August 17th. Yes, it is a Saturday show. It's a late night show for everyone over in the UK. I wanted to get this up today before tomorrow. There wasn't much happening today. There's a bit of goss happening. There's an interview with Phil Parkinson that happened a couple hours ago. They just released it. Looks like he filmed it yesterday. So wanted to get it up. It's been a weird day just because we haven't had a game today. It's weird to not have a game on Saturday. So yes, it's a very, very interesting new experience. I know we didn't have games over the summer, but yes, it's a new experience. So, but today we're going to talk about Parkinson, what he says. He says he looks ready. Parkinson does look ready. Remember, he's going back to his old stopping grounds because he played there. He managed there for 3 seasons, brought him up, kept him up. Him and Parkin were there. So supposed to be over 25,000 people there tomorrow, which is going to be pretty impressive. I think we're traveling about 4,000. Could break a record here. So fun stuff to see. We got a little bit of goss. Got a little bit of gossip. I was going to title the show something else, and you'll know later when we do it. But I'll just say who is at the ground, who is at the training ground. So there was a little bit of goss this morning. I got a couple things here and there, so we'll fill that in. But I decided not to go that route and go Parky Is Ready, because I think Parky is ready for tomorrow. You can see in the interview that we're going to talk about briefly, show a little bit of it. If you haven't seen it already, it's on the Wrexham AFC website. YouTube website. But we're going to show it here, and we're going to get into that stuff. So smash a like on the video, get involved in the chat, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the Local Pundit yet, become a Local Pundit member, and let's do this. We're over, I think, 1,100. We're on our way to 10,000. Yes, and thanks for joining on a Saturday night. This is great. So Saturday, yes, and we'll talk about what's going on tonight, and someone's got to wake me up tomorrow morning, which is great. Nikki D's in the house. Yo, Nikki D, how you doing? Did you get the old GIF yet? There you go. And Robert Galvin, hi, how are you? Good to see you. And Everett Game Studios is also in the house. Yes. But let's get into this real quick. So the Parkinson interview, there he is. There's the man. This looks like this was probably filmed yesterday. Let's get into it a little bit here. We'll break this up.
Of Sunday's trip to Bolton Wanderers, just how preparation's gone this week?
Yeah, good. We came in on Wednesday after the game at Sheffield Tuesday, because obviously a lot of the lads who hadn't played needed to train, and that was a good day really. We came back late Tuesday, but it was a good session. Thursday off, in today, training, and preparation starts for the weekend.
Yep.
Back to league action now. You've got 1 win already against Wycombe. Just how important is it to carry on that positive momentum?
Yeah, we enjoyed the weekend against Wycombe. It was a great to be back in League One, and you could feel the support in the stadium was incredible. It was a really good day, good test for us. And I thought we came through it well. There's always things you can do better, and we look at parts of the game where we lost a bit of control. But I'm
going to stop right there real quick, because what I gathered there too, so what he floated over was Tuesday's game. We're talking about Wycombe. He floated over Tuesday's game as if it didn't happen. So I don't feel like he is upset about losing the Tuesday game. I don't know. How do you feel about that? I'm not saying he's like, whatever, it doesn't matter, because you want to win every game. I think we put out a good side, but I don't think this is on his mind where, Tuesday was whatever, back in on Wednesday to get back into training because we're prepared for Bolton. So basically we had a full week of training in Bolton. I think he saw a couple things on the pitch that he learned from the players on Tuesday night, which could be beneficial to growing this squad. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about that? Get your thoughts in there. Heinrich from SoCal. There you go. Let's keep going, and we'll talk about this. We'll break it up a bit, and we'll have a chat.
Good Wycombe respect as well. Balling.
Also, too, get the conversation going a bit in the chat. Let's go. Let's have this. I know it's Saturday night, so let's get the conversation. What you think about his demeanor and everything? What do you think about tomorrow? What do we think the lineup's going to be tomorrow? I already put my lineup in. I already set up my lineup tomorrow morning. For the thumbnail, which is going to be on the show for the over. So you just let me know what you guys and gals think is going to happen here. But let's go back into it.
It was an enjoyable day, and now we move on to, like you say, the first away game of the season.
And that first away game of the season against Bolton Wanderers, a side that have challenged in this division over the past couple of seasons. What are you expecting from them?
I think with Bolton, they've been up there the last couple of seasons. 3 at the back, 3-4-3. They've been playing pre-season. I think it looked like they've changed a bit from last year, where a lot more of a possession-based team. But the game against Orient, I thought they got the ball forward quicker than they'd done last year. So we've got to be wary of that. But these are the games we've worked so hard to be involved in as a club. A couple of years ago, we were in the National League, and as a club, we've had to work incredibly hard. And to go and really enjoy days like this and go and make sure we put in a really good performance because, like I said, we've worked hard to be running out of stadiums in front of packed houses with nearly 4,000 travelling supporters. And I want the lads to really go and enjoy the occasion.
And just
so his words are very just, I know people are like, maybe his words are very like poignant and thinking like, he's obviously very well media trained. Sorry, every time I go off, people just start messaging me. His words are very poignant. Go out there. This is why we're earning this. What he's probably saying behind the scenes to them is, hey, we work so hard to be here. We deserve to be here. Enjoy it, but let's go win the match. I know right there, Evergame Studio says we all want to win, but you think more likely of a tie in this game. Not sure Bolton will have players. Wise. Well, they're going through. Barcelona are losing 1-0 to Valencia. They're going through a little bit of like they're bringing in players themselves. And Bolton's a solid side. I mean, Bolton, they're going to be there. Thereabouts this year. They're probably tipped for going up, maybe in the playoffs, definitely for sure. But this is a place that Parkinson knows well. I think this is a league that Parkinson knows really well. And I liked his control and just like, all right, we're going to go. We're going to but he sounds ready. He's not overconfident. He's not going in there to lose. And listen, Evergame Studios, heart, mind, and I will leave the last part out. But if you go in there and think, we're just going to get a draw, we're going to lose. You know what I mean? You got to go out and win every game. This is our first big test in regards to like every game. Every week's going to be a test. It's like, we're going to tell the story. Right now, we're in like page 3 of the script. You know what I mean? We're in page 3 of the script. We're still establishing who we are. We're still getting used to the league. We're still getting our players in. We haven't had a full concrete team that we're going to do. So it's like, we got to go in there. We got to try to win these games. Want to know why? Because you look at the table right now, and we're going to do this and I know we talked about the other day. We're going to be doing an local pundit EFL wrap-up show. That's what's going to happen probably on Monday nights. We're going to keep an eye on this entire league, and we're going to grow that into like an EFL sort of thing as well. So look right there. That's Stockport County. Okay. They're 2 out of 2. They won. Their goal diff is 5. They have 6 points. Huddersfield 6 points. Crawleytown 6 points. So if we go out there and we're just thinking of that guy, we're just going to make up the numbers. Absolutely not. We have to go for this shit. We have to go for this stuff. And we're going to talk about the strikers down a little bit too. So that's my thought on that. But let's go. We all want to win. Going back to this interview here, and
exciting is it to go into those big tests when you've got all that support behind you, and there seems to be a little bit of not added pressure, but just a little bit extra on that game, knowing full well the amount of people that have turned up to see you play.
I think first of all, that's what football's all about, isn't it? Playing in front of full houses. That's when.
We're traveling about 4,000 tomorrow. It's going to be about 25,000. It's going to be a sellout. If we don't, we might break their record tomorrow too.
You're a young player, and you're dreaming of playing in first teams. You want to run out of packed stadiums, and the adrenaline rush you get from that, is huge. And the stadium is a really good one. It's very well designed. There'll be a cracking atmosphere in there at the weekend, and we've got to go and enjoy that kind of occasion and atmosphere, but with a clear focus of what we need to do to perform at our best.
And obviously a trip to.
So he obviously knows the stadium really well. He obviously knows the club really well. So that's he's kind of going back home. He was there for 3 seasons. Did really well there. He's going to talk about in a second. Talking about an embargo that they happened. Things. He's very, very. It's going to be. It's probably harder for him to go to tomorrow than the players, because he's been there for 3 seasons and has done well there and went through a lot there. So it's kind of like going back to your ex partner at some point, So I do like his poise. I like what he's doing. It's like, okay, great. This kind of leveling it down. But he looks focused, and I think he's ready for this too. All right, Galvin, Robert Galvin has the thing here. So if Palmer is supposedly on the outs, why is he starting? I'm a big fan of LEP. Great question. Great note there too. Take that on before we get back. Listen, I'm not saying Ollie's bad. I think Ollie had a great opening game against Wickham. It's a fair point. It's a fair point. He's 32 years on. He's not old. He's not young. But it's clear that we are looking for a striker. It is clear, and we'll talk about that a little bit after we get through this in a second here. I know I like Ollie too. But I don't. I think we could. improve our players a little bit. That's all for this league. He had an up and down season last season. There were some other things going on that we hear about that I'm hearing about him. But Ollie's been a good servant. But at 32 years old, can he play 90 minutes? I know that Mullen likes to play off of him, which we're hearing. Mullen might be on the bench tomorrow, so be watch out for that. So it's good shout there, Robert Galvin, and thanks for coming in. And thanks for coming. I think you're new to the show. Greetings, everyone. Hi, Marie. We'll get through this, and we get through this interview, and I'll get through the chat here, unless it seems like okay. Let me get through this real quick, and we'll do that. There's a lot in the chat, and I'm going to go through the chat.
Stomping ground of your own, having previously been manager at Bolton, will it be nice to go back and maybe see some old faces?
Yeah, I haven't been back much. Obviously, I haven't taken the team back there, but. Yeah, looking forward to it. Some great time promotion, first year, second year, staying in the championship, under very difficult circumstances because the club was in an embargo the whole time. Third year became stressful, not just for me, but for everybody connected with the club because the club hit real financial problems.
I feel like he's going back to an old,
for a long time.
Like an old partner.
But fortunately, Sharon Britton came along and was resilient. And I think all the ball.
Yeah, so he gets a little bit more praise there too. We'll move on from that a little bit, but I'm sorry to cut it off. If you go watch it over there too, we can do that. But Parkinson there, he's so classy. I have a lot more. Not that I never had respect for him, but I have respect for him and what he's doing. And I'm really. His calmness and what he's talking about seems like he's got it control, and I think he's ready. I think he's not trying to get us too high and too low. So it's very cool to see. Drew does whatever it says first. Drew, I hope you're all right, brother. Everything all good. Our U18s did win today, by the way, Michael Wolf. Yes. Talking about the hat. Okay, we'll see it on Monday for sure. Nick Sembrano, yes, fellow Italian. Hello, Josh. A. Seems the focus is entirely on promotion, hence the silence of the Sheffield game. Yeah, because that makes sense, Nick. I like that shout there too. The fact that hey, moving on. I said we go again, and I think that's part of it too. He knows this is a big game. This is a big test. It really is. Though every game's going to be a big. This league is incredible. Barcelona up. Just drew 1-1. It's a big test for us tomorrow. Bolton's a big club. 25,000 people is going to be expected there. 5,000, 4,000 we didn't travel, so it's great. 25,000 expected at Bolton. Get pretty good attendance for League One. It's insane. This is absolutely insane. The coverage is crazy, which is why, we are a Wrexham show. But we're going all in on the EFL, and we're going to make sure that we have coverage. We'll do shows throughout the week so we can cover this league. I'm all in, and I'm ready to rock and roll. Who is texting me while we're on? See, this always happens here. Oh, sorry. Sorry, that was it. I'm going to see Sebastian Maniscalco tonight. So the show doesn't start till 9:00. All right. So that's what that was. Apologies. And I'm breaking off from the show here, and I apologize. I will be up for the show tomorrow. I promise you. I promise the lads will be up. We're ready to go. So I just want to say that. Back to the show here. Bruce McFarland says, every game studios. Bolton was number 3 last year. They're tipped to the playoff spots. Only players out of injury will be a challenge. It's going to be a big challenge, but I'm super pumped about it. The mental game has been looked strong all summer. Absolutely. His mental capacity to just kind of block things out, take things on himself. Talking about Parkinson here, I think it's fantastic. So, and I know the players that he's bringing in are part of it too. Hip Karma says she woke up for a live. Hi, Hip Karma. Hope you are well. And let's get this here. Aaron's in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Palmer is our number 2 big striker, but our number 1 big striker does have 90 minutes in the game in time. That's very true right there. Again, and I think you brought up a great point up top, Robert Galvin. Like we love Ollie P, but who's going to give us a 90-minute striker? Fact of the matter is Parkinson likes to play big and a little. Okay, the JM and the Mullen thing isn't part of his plans right now. We shall see. But Ollie played good. We need consistency. But we are in first. It's a fact. We are in for a striker. We are, and hands down, we're in for a striker. By the way, Jordan Davies scored today, and what's his name also scored too. Luke Young scored today, and I think Davies scored the winner in like the 93rd minute. So good on them. Well done, Hugh. How you doing, Hugh? Parkinson will want his team to represent him well. I think that that's it. It's like old school pride. You know what I mean? I mean, old school, new school pride. He is Parkinson is going to go in there with this club. He knows the attention we're getting as a club. Great shout, Hugh. I hope you're well. Hugh, are you going to the match tomorrow? Let me know. I'd love to see if you're going, or you're going to watch it with us tomorrow on the local pundit on our live watch along. Yes, but I think it's it's almost like he feels, Parkinson that is, feels very proud of what he did at Bolton, but he's like very proud of what he's doing here at Wrexham, and he should be. Which is why I did a show a couple weeks ago. So like, it's Parkinson time. This is Parkinson time. This is his team. This is his league. He knows it well, and I think we need to lean on him. I think we need to lean on his experience, him and Parkin, what they've been through. And you look at what happened at Bolton with him getting them promoted, staying afloat, having the embargo, not getting relegated in the last day, 3-2 against Nottingham Forest. We have to take this on. We have to lean on his experience. And I think Rob had said that at some point, why they hired him, leaning on his experience. Granted, it's a skyrocket and we're going up and we're doing good things, but it's the beginning of the season. We won our first game. We lost against Sheffield United. He kind of glazed over that in that interview right now that we're watching. We need to lean on this man and his team. And I'm kind of not happy clapping, but I'm in. I like it. I like what's going on. Brian Smith, new to the show. Ollie is a blue collar player. Ollie is the blue collar player I love. Really. Wrexham should hire him as the academy coach. Yes. Good shout, Brian Smith. Welcome into the show. I think you're new. Let us know where you're watching from. Thank you very much. And I do like Ollie. There's a lot of outside noise, but I like Ollie too. I do. I have my own thoughts, and we'll talk about a couple things later on that might be happening. We don't know. What Parky achieved their promotion to the championship and kept them under the embargo says so much. You're right, exactly. Hip karma, and happy you're up for the live watch along too. I agree. I think that, like I said, we have to lean on him. He knows what he's walking into. He knows what he's walking into, and it's almost like kind of protect your players a little bit. I think he might be trying to shield that out, but we have players to compete. I know everyone's watching Stockport, everyone's watching Birmingham City and everything like that and all that shit, and looking at the table, and I get it. And it is, and we're just at the start of the season, but we're no fucking slouches here. We have players to do this, and we have the ability to go and get players in that we want. And I believe that's part of what's happening here. Sorry, what's going on here is the fact that I think it's Kron who's messaging me. Who's about them winning. So League 2 apparently. There we go. League 2 apparently Kron. They won today. They came back, and Kron had a nice win for Newport in League 2. So good on him. John Goss says, what is an embargo? Sounds like a national trade deal with tariffs. So it sounds like they had some financial issues and they couldn't go out and buy players or let go of players. That's what I'm thinking. Ken's up. What's going on, brother? How you doing, my friend? How are you? There you go. And Ken, I'm sorry. You owe me a call. You a call, or pop on here and say what's up. If you breach EFL rules to restrict the ability to buy and sell players, there you go. Spoken like a true professional right there, John Goff. Hugh D said, Kip Carver says, I agree. I really want this team to really bring it to Bolton. I think we're going to win tomorrow. There you go. Gold's in the house. What's going on? Can we have a local pundit Wrexham Superman merchandise? I would definitely buy that. Gold, what do you want? Just show me how to do it. I'll do it. Show me what you would think would be appropriate for the Superman TLP. So we do like a chest thing right here, TLP, like a chest deal. Let's do that. We do have the hats out available right there. So these are out. People are getting these out one by one, and I appreciate everyone that has supported the channel. Gold, welcome in. Good to have you. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Gold to the YouTube page if you haven't. I know this is on X as well. Hugh D says Jordan Davies scored 2 at Grimsby, 3-2 over Cheltenham in League 2. Luke Young scored in the same game for Cheltenham. Yes, the boys are out there. What's good about that is those guys are getting minutes in. They always had it in them. There's two positives. I think that we sold Luke. We sold Luke. Jordan's on loan. 2 things with Jordan. Jordan's 25 years old. Jordan goes out and does well, right? Let's say we don't have room for him. We go up, whatever it is. We sell him. It's a win-win for him as a person and as a player, and it's also for us because his price will go up. Okay, he's going out and getting minutes, and it gets off our books. And if we bring him back and he's absolutely T-City, great, awesome. Everybody wins for him, his family, and everybody like that. So there we go. Welsh Techie, thanks. But what did the rule breach? Here you go. This is Welsh Techie's talking about the financials right here. How you doing, Welsh Techie? Welsh Techie, you're on the bus tomorrow. Is that correct? You're on the bus tomorrow. That's correct. Davis scored a brace. Ollie will start tomorrow. I think here's what I think is going to happen, Hugh D. We're talking about it. I think he's going to not change the 11 from last week against Wickham. I think it's going to be the same 11. That's what I think. I actually, like I said, I already have the thumbnail up in the game for ready to go. I already have the thumb. Like, it's not going to be a change squad. If it is, I'd be shocked, absolutely shocked. Davies did score a brace. Said, Kim, how you doing, Kim? Good to see you. Mr. Wrexham says, I'll be watching with you folks as I am working. Thank you, Mr. Wrexham. Where you? I know you're in Wrexham, but what are you working on tomorrow? And I appreciate you coming in and being part of that too. Welsh Techie says the Footballers Union usually steps in to cover percentage of players usually even get paid, but paying late as you get sanctioned. Yes, I think he mentions it here at some point, and I'll go back to this real cool too.
When Sam Allardyce was there, but some tough times as well. And Sharon, took over the club, and she was brave to do that at the time. And she's basically set out. She's implemented what she set out to do, which she's built a credible football club, and she's done it her way. Yeah. And it's great to see good people do well. And I'll be looking forward to seeing her at the weekend.
Just finally, as you've touched on previously, over 3,700 fans were expecting to be supporting us on the weekend. Do you have a message for them, and just how important is that support?
Come on!
Yeah, just immense following.
There was a jump there.
I just want the supporters to go and obviously, as always, play the part, enjoy the occasion, and then have a real focus on getting behind the boys, and I'm sure they will. And let's see where it takes us.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you.
Was a bit of a jump cut there. I don't know why, but that was really odd, to be honest with you. It was a bit of a jump cut. But let's do this too. Hugh says, not going to Bolton, so I'll be around with you. Thank you, Hugh. Awesome. Good to have you on. And Bruce McFarland says, there's also rules on how the percentage of revenue you can put into players' wages, or drop into revenue can put your existing wage bill in the threshold. Yes, there's a lot that happened at Bolton. I think Wrexham were, in certain regards, in that kind of world a little bit time ago. So let's see. But anyways, but yes, there's a lot going on, and it's in the chat. I like it. Wrexham are going to build a statue of Parky. If they squeeze out a third promotion this year, the man will go for a legendary to a fabled hero. Yes, I believe. I believe it. I think that we have changed a little bit of style. I know we got kind of. We got beat on Tuesday, but listen, it's a long season. I think the Dobson player that we brought in, I think Scar's a good player. I think we're going to change, but Parkinson has it in him, and I like what he's doing there. I know he's very respectful. And to be fair, those are like pre-match, pressers, but not really interviews. I think that we're getting to that point. I would ask a few more questions, not to talk about how they produce it, but I would do a little bit more. But they could do a little bit more. But the questions were most about Bolton. Ask about us. I know, let's do that. But he seems very calm. Out in Longview, Texas. Okay, Longview, Texas. Yes, I'm sure. Right. Okay. Our next season. Okay. 2004, Wrexham went bankrupt in the EFL, docked us 10 points. Yes. And the next team that's going to dock points is going to be Manchester City. Watch this. Watch it. The TLP hats are very nice. In case anyone was on the fence about buying one. Yeah. There you go. It's the vintage snapback, first of many. And going up myself, I'm in South Wales, says Welsh Techie. Okay, great. And John Bagley says 2-0 scored Bolton. 2-0 scored to Bolton. I'm hoping for a win. Just don't think we have the offense. I think Parky will be very defensive, and Bolton will dedicate the pace of the game. Yes, he said about controlling the match, so we'll see. Emil Byrick, how you doing, Byricky? How are you? Good to see you. Welcome to the show. And Hugh says, I'd like to see Ravon in midfield as a sub at least, but not in defense. No, I agree. I think Ravon is a forward player. He did say in his interview, by the way, that he said he likes being a defender. He's a winger. He's a fucking winger. He is a winger. I'm telling you, I think he's a winger for sure. I expect change tomorrow, as Parkinson alludes to it. I think a surprise for Bolton. You think over Barney, Kim? Good shout. But you think over Barney? I don't know. I think he's all set on Barney. This is not what I would do. Not what I would do. But I think he's going to go same 11. I'm going to pop this in here too. We can do a little bit more. I know it's a Saturday night show. Listen, I want new voices coming in. Obviously, we have Shell. We have Patty Power. We have Aaron always in, and we have Ken always in. Those are the staples. Anyone else wants to come in and have their say, do it. Here's why I'm saying that. When we do the EFL, the TLP EFL wrap-up show, which is going to be Monday nights, we're going to kind of make it a call-in show too. We're going to make it a call-in show. So we're going to deep dive into League One. That's what we're going to do, and talk about the championship and talk about League Two as well. But yes, so new voices coming in for we're going to cover that league, which is great, awesome. So pop that in. Okay, what's going on? There it is. It's in the chat, though, if you want to come in and say hi. Jack of all trades, how are you? Hello, Wrexham friends. Greetings from Rotterdam, the Netherlands. How are you? Good to see you. Jack of all trades, appreciate you coming in. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Yes. Brian Smith says, with all Mullins' injuries, we see a meh year from him. Do you expect to move on from him? I can't fathom it myself, but I know the manager is about making tough choices. The man has. I think that we're going to see the best of Mullen. I really do. Brian Smith. I think we're going to see the best of Mullen. I meant Bolton is in first prize. Copy that. Copy. Going back to this, I think we're going to see the best of Mullen. If he was injured last year and he's feeling better now, if he was at 75% now, if he's at 90%, great, awesome. I like it. So, but get your lineups in the chat. We'll talk about it too. Giving a whole bloody life to this team. I don't want to see him go. No, he's not gonna. He's gonna. This is a free hit for him this year. But we're gonna go. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go up. Clip it now. We're gonna go up. I'll take the heat if we don't. Okay. Let's do it. Moving on. Let's do it. Okay. Let's talk a little goss. Get in there, people. Josh does not bite usually. No, just nibble. Just nibble. Let's talk about the goss. All right. I woke up this morning. If you're not in the Discord, get into the Discord. I know I'm holding my phone up. The Discord, someone put the Discord in the link. If you're not in the Discord, please get in the Discord. It's 24 hours a day in a good way. You want something in a good way. It's great communicative chat. Two Beards is in there. Red Horde is in there. Racecourse Rambles in there. Unfortunately, I'm in there. No one wants to talk to me anyways. Aaron's in there. Ken's in there. Stace is in there. We had a great group of people in there, okay? And it's great chat. But I woke up this morning to the gossip. That's it. I feel like a housewife. I mean, I'll be a housewife, producer, and she can go be the boss. I'll just be here with you lot, which is great. Okay. Apparently, there was someone at the training ground yesterday who wasn't a Wrexham player, and it was and the rumor was that. I will preface all of this right now that it's all bullshit. And I was going to name the show "What's the Goss," okay, but I didn't do that. I wanted to go with the Parky start, okay. So I'll take the pelters for this. I don't like to talk. I don't like to put crap out there. But something happened today or yesterday because it turns out to be a very small town and people talk. And I don't give up names or anything. So I will leave this to the point where. I'll talk to her. Josh, yes, please do. Okay. Hugh's going to get back in the Discord. Okay. So back to the show. Something happened. There was someone training with us yesterday, and the rumor was that it was Tom Bradshaw. There's K-Dub. Ken, you want to come in for the goss, or you want to just sit there? Or no? You want to come in for the goss? He's an asshole. Of course he wants to get in for the goss. How you doing? Good to see you.
Morning. Evening for you, I guess. Morning for me.
Yeah, morning for you. Yeah, you're sitting there, and we reversed in about 12 hours from now for sure. Okay. Yeah. We're talking about the goss, and then we'll talk about Parky after this. We'll go back to the Parky stuff. So you saw it, right? You saw what was going on this morning.
Yep.
Everyone. So there was a player that was training with us that everyone thought was Tom Bradshaw, who was in the lineup today for Millwall. But apparently it looked like him. And he was supposed to be at a hotel or some crap. Who the hell knows? I'm not sure. So that's what was going on this morning. We thought the printer was going to go. And for me, I'm like, Tom Bradshaw, if he's playing and he has a team, you think that they're going to go let him train with Wrexham? Like, so, yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, Wells Techie's saying there that Bradshaw played today for
Millwall. I know.
So,
Welsh Tech, we're getting to it. Come on now. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, look, if you go back to the prediction shows, Bradshaw was in there.
Bradshaw was in there. And I'm not saying it, but that's what was happening this morning. So I thought it was total BS. Usually I do lean on Welsh Techie to message me and be like, hey, shut the F up. What's going on? Because I think you should. But no one. So this is Tom Bradshaw right there. That's an old photo of him, but that's Tom Bradshaw who played this morning for Millwall. So it wasn't him. He was supposed to be training yesterday when they filmed that with Parkinson in his interview. Ain't him. Wasn't him. They were supposed to be at a hotel or wasn't there. Who knows? I have no idea what the hell happened. So there you go. Yep. It's all balls. It's all ball bearings these days. Yes, it's all ball bearings these days.
Where was Mbappe last night?
He's right here. I got him right. He's right there. He's behind.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Anybody that's not in the Discord, I love the fact everybody's in there. Warm up the printer. Let's go. Let's see the next signing. And it's like, it's just not happening yet. It's next week. Next week.
Next week.
That's what I'm saying. I'm calling next week.
You call him next week. I like it. Vincente says, serve up all the tea. There you go, Vincente. How are you? Yes. But again, Bradshaw played for Millwall today, right? So it's not him. If it's true, you think he could be on trial? No, it's not him. But Brian, it definitely was not Tom Bradshaw. So I did a little shout out today. Here we go. And I know it's just bullshit. Listen, I get where we are. And we don't like to spit out bullshit, right? Well, Ken spits out a lot of bullshit, but I spit out a lot of gas. So I thought it could be this dude. I thought it could be Aaron Connolly. Aaron Connolly is out of contract without a club. He played at Hull City last year. They kind of look kind of the same. They had the same beard. I know this photo here, and then I know this is stirring the pot a little bit too. He doesn't look like him there, but what the fuck is this crap? He looks like him here. Kind of looks like him there. A little bit. That's what I was thinking. So there you go. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there.
That's, as you would say, just that's a lettuce change up there. Check out those two haircuts.
Total lettuce change up there. So I don't know. But that guy's he doesn't have a club. So what do you think? Give it to me. Talk to me, Goose.
That's a good one. Look, someone without a club, that's going to be in the Parky price range.
Yeah.
Or the Sean Harvey price range, I probably should say.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've sort of given up trying to guess, and it really is guessing the players that we're going to be signing, because you just don't know till right at the death, and then get a rumor like the day before. But by then it's already signed and sealed. Everybody knows.
Yeah, it's already out there too. Yeah, it's already out there. So I guess.
I mean, that's a good one. He's doesn't have a club. We're looking for a striker.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for two strikers in my mind. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. I heard there was a Man U player or ex-player on the club last week. As long as it's not
Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney was yeah. As long as it's not Beaker coming in. Phil Jones. Oh wow, 2-1 Barcelona. Phil Jones, who just retired. Welsh Check said there are currently no players confirmed. That I agree with 100%. But shit rolls down, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, it's going to be this guy, that guy." Who the hell knows? The discussions are ongoing for 2 players. That's probably not to call it Welsh Techie, the most concrete of the rumor you possibly can get. There's discussions happening. No one's confirmed. I'll give that to him. He's got, he's got a bit of knowledge. So not a bit. I mean that in a positive way. So, but that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree totally. Like you're on it. You're on it this morning or this evening for you, Josh, in the States. Yeah. I mean, it's a late transfer window. Hipcam has just said it. That's consistent with the printer. It's always happens right at the death. Yeah. In fact, we did Fletcher after the transfer window. Yeah.
Yeah. After, of course, Welsh Checky knows everything. He's holding out on us, says Aaron, the Wrexham fan. It's Aaron, our boy Aaron. Any signs go up to the wire, and they're still 2 weeks ago. I agree with that. So, Techie, who are them? I'm calling you out now. Who are they? Who do we know? Who are they?
Yeah.
But it's not Bradshaw. But the Bradshaw thing was interesting this morning. It was like, oh, it's definitely at 99% happening. And we have pretty good sources. We actually have really good sources, but we don't tell. Techie is obviously here, and he's part of the show, and there's others that are part of the show. But we don't. If we're not going to say it's happening. But I thought it was very interesting the fact that going back up to someone who mentioned earlier about why are we looking for a new striker when people like Ollie P. Do you have something on that? What are your thoughts?
Well, we need a new striker because. Basically, like the other ones that are on the squad there at the moment, like Bickers, Waters. They're just not going to cut the mustard in this league. So those guys are going to go out on loan or be sold.
Yep.
And we need high quality players.
Yep. And
Simple as that.
And you're not fit for 90 minutes. You can do 65, maybe 64. Not for 90 though, right?
Yep.
I feel like we have go ahead.
What's that?
I feel like we have a lot of strikers, but like we don't have that full 90 striker that can play 90 with Mullen, right?
No, we don't.
No.
And you need one more player that can probably do that for different game scenarios. But but then if you get another good striker that's like a 60, 70-minute player that is a real threat, that's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is great. Definitely Bradshaw pulling it deep. David Beckham, Rexton is a Spice Girl in the scenario. Absolutely.
Which Spice Girl?
Oh, I mean, I like a ginger. There you go. Wrexham are signing up improved since they got new printer. They threw out the 1995 fax machine. Absolutely. And Walsh Techie, thank you very much. The best gifts are worth waiting for. I agree. I think that is I think for the super
So he doesn't give us a striker, but he gives us $2.
Well, £2, which is like $2, which is like $2.30.
Well, that's like $5 Australian.
I love it. Thank you.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Bloody Aaron's on it. Aaron's trying to sign our strikers for 2035.
Yeah. I confirm that I scored a 90-year-old striker today. Is that your son? Your son doesn't count. Your son doesn't count.
Aaron did send us a video of his striker doing the Fletcher scissor kick.
Yeah, and he made
which was pretty cool.
Yep. Welsh Techie, let's hope those gifts are unwrapped, by the way, before we get to the end of window. You know what I mean? So there you go. John Goff says, how about if we sign Romeo Beckham from Brentford B team? Rob, Brian, and Dave would be a really great, interesting trio from a marketing standpoint. Yeah, if Beckham would stop touching the Botox and stop dyeing his fucking beard, Jesus H. Thank you, Packer, for the printer so we can make some new signings. We need that. Goofy Splat says, off topic, but Davey's already doing well for Grimsby. Yeah, he played well. That's a win-win for us. He's on loan, which means
fantastic.
Great. Which means great. If he goes, we end up, he just goes, sends his price up.
Well, and that's what you want. The players out on loan, you want them to be playing well and scoring. And, because God forbid you have some terrible injuries. Yeah. You're going to bring those guys back. You want them in form.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone watched the Nottingham Forest game today. Danilo, who I rate really highly, went out and snapped his leg today, unfortunately. Really sad. I don't know if anyone saw that, but yeah, not great. But yeah, I mean, you want him to go out and play well. You want him to definitely go out and play well. Aaron Connolly definitely isn't a big striker, 5'9" in the old money. Yeah, no, he's – yeah, thanks, Bruce. Yeah, in American, he's 5'9". Yes, but he's without a club.
Back in 1972, when they worked in the imperial system and everything was metric and pounds.
Yeah, exactly. What about this guy? What about the Smith guy? 32 million target. Yeah, the guy from Sheffield Weds. So he played the other day. Didn't start. Then he sat the bench the first time. Came out about something minutes, scored, and then he played. He started the game. I don't know. Techie knows more than he's probably can say, which is fine. Other people know a lot. That's fine, but it's we'll see.
And I'm good with that. Like the last thing you want to be doing as a channel, we all want the gossip, but you don't want to be betraying your club.
Exactly. Yeah, the goss was somebody was there training with them. We don't know who the hell it was. Could have been me, for God's sakes. You never know. You know what I mean? But there was a goss there. He wasn't at the hotel. I mean, who the hell knows? You know what I mean?
I can confirm I was in Australia. It wasn't me.
It was definitely not you. No. And definitely not you. Did Welshecki buy his way out of a game? He probably did. $2. $2. There you go. The squad is like a big jigsaw puzzle. You can't add pieces and hope the picture fits the box. You have to build it carefully. I agree, which is why you wait, which is why I think, we're getting impatient. I think the Rathbone thing coming in maybe was out of timing. I think he's going to be a great signing. I do. But I think it was out of how they were trying to do things, in my opinion.
Yep.
If anyone gives a shit.
I mean, there's so much. Whoop, right up. There we go. Back. Sorry.
Okay. The academy boys also trained with the first team from time to time. Yeah, but the Academy boys don't look like dudes. They look like.
And did we see that? Did you see they actually won? They won 3-0 against Accrington.
3-0 right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. As we say, 3-0 Accrington Stanley.
So that's a great
Who's that?
break for them.
Ashfield? Who is that? Who's that player?
I don't know who that guy is. I didn't recognise him.
He's on the
looking at the squad
site. It was good. Okay. Wrexham under 18s claimed a victory over their second league match of the season, maintained their perfect start to 24-25 campaign as a double for Keane Hazeldine and Max Purvis's goal earned them a 3-0 victory against Accrington Stanley, having claimed a narrow, hard-fought 2-1 victory against Lincoln City at Colliers Park on Tuesday. They headed to the fixture looking to build on their opening match performance. There we go. Callum Edwards. That's Callum Edwards.
There's that, yeah. So I mean, look, it's great to see them starting up. So like, we've had some good starts to the season for the young fellas, and that's what you want to see, because you want to see these guys develop. And as we go up in the leagues, like right now, League One, very hard to come from that under 18 squad into the first squad as a League One player.
Yep.
Like Clearworth really timed it. He was in the sweet spot.
Oh yeah. We were missing players there too. By the way, sorry to cut off there. Will Prince, Bolton fan here, had the best home record last season, so you're in for a tough game. Will, come in, have your say. Love to have your chat. Don't have to put your camera on, but I want to get your side of things too. This is great. And thank you for coming in. Everyone is welcome, as you know. So come on, have your say, brother.
What a
hop in, Will.
Tough match tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking banger. It's gonna be a banger.
Yeah. And most of the League One games are finished now, but we're going to do the wrap up. Not today.
Not today.
It's coming.
It is coming. The local pundit EFL wrap up show. There we go. Wrap something like that. I was going to call it the martini shot, but Annie was like, "No one will understand that. That's a film thing." But whatever.
I like the message you sent me. I like the one that you sent me.
The photo of me or doing
no for the title for the show.
Number one, number two.
You sent it to me on WhatsApp. I think it's a combo.
Oh, Monday Sesh or the final whistle?
I thought it was going to be the whole thing.
The Monday session or the final whistle? What do you guys think for the EFL local pundit Monday session or the final whistle? Which one do you like better? Put it out there.
Both good.
Both good. Yeah, we're gonna do all this. We're gonna get into the league, and we're gonna do this. There's a hole in the market, and we're gonna do it. Let's go. We got to know what's going on.
Coming soon.
Monday night. It's gonna be an absolute shit show because we haven't planned it out yet, and we're gonna go in balls deep. We're just gonna do it. Monday night.
But for everyone around the globe, that is about 48 hours from now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And Tuesday morning, news and update show, 10 a.m. It's locked in. Me and Tommy Cheese are going to be talking news and update Tuesday morning. So awesome.
Hip Karma's voted.
The final whistle. There you go. There you go. The final whistle. To local pundit final whistle. Wrap up. Yeah. We're doing it. We're doing it by hook or crook. We're doing it. Techie says Colin played versus Hanleytown in preseason. Colin can play. I like him. Goofy Splat says, I'm so glad we didn't get McAtee. You can tell he was just digging for money. Really?
Oh, wait up. Oh, Aaron's comment.
Don't you have it? Or no?
The final whistle is the name of Mark Griffith's weekly show.
Okay, so we're not doing the final whistle then. Fuck that. It's over. So we'll do.
Hugh said both, and I actually reckon that title could be both.
Hold on. What the Monday session? The Monday?
Well, you could use both. Like call it the Monday session, which is the final whistle.
The TLP Monday session, final whistle, something like that. Yeah, or the wrap up show, or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, something. We'll figure it out. But we're doing the show.
Ugly guys on your screen.
Yeah, with two idiots right here, and anyone else that wants to join and have their say as well. You expected to do that? Well, might be a tough match. Okay. Personally, I don't research all the possibilities of signings in the summer window. There will be probably another striker, and we have plenty of midfielders. We have plenty of midfielders for sure.
We do.
Yep. Both says Hugh D. He likes it. There you go. And Tommy D. There you go. Will Prince says we generally we have genuine quality coming off the bench, and that will be what I think will win the game for us. Okay.
Parky, sit back, all tight, 0-1 all, 15 to go. Come on, late goal.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Will, are you going to the match? Are you going to the match tomorrow? Let us know. Bruce says per the interweb, it was Oz going to Aussie dollar 66 cents old money when Mentric in 1970, but phased in. There you go. See, you got a lot of smart people on there. Not me.
Well, mate, I don't know. You always want to know. Look, what's that in pounds? What's that in bloody Imperial 6'7" Suda?
Suda. Local pundit, we can review. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yep.
Your mum has spoken.
The boss has spoken. TLP, we can review. You can talk to us, Bruce Rand. That's a good one, Bree from SoCal. I like it. But we're doing it.
Bring meatloaf.
The meatloaf. Yeah.
That's my favorite scene of that whole movie.
So good. Our Bolton news guy claimed Wrexham actually offered McAtee more money. Ooh, interesting.
Look at it. You are getting some really good comments here from the guys. Bruce, the local pundit in the mix.
It's got to be a wrap-up show, though. It's a
wrap-up show, though. Yeah.
Rosie, I like Weekend Review. Yeah, WIR, TLP, Weekend Review, ELP, TN Review. Yeah, absolutely. Something we'll do. These are all great, by the way.
Oh, what about TLP from the driver's seat? Aaron can do it from his car.
Yeah. Hey, we got a new plate. We got a new person coming in here. Someone's in the car. He's
Hi, guys.
Are you driving? Be careful.
Yeah, I just dropped. Now I'm sideways. I just dropped my son off to a pool party.
Oh, well, shoot. There you go. Spin your camera if you can.
Get him out of the car.
Can you spin the camera? There we go.
There we go.
I can. There we go.
That's
there we
cool.
go. Hopefully it doesn't jostle me back.
No.
Excited about the game.
Nice kit. Nice kit.
Oh, nice kit. How you doing?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm doing okay.
That's the winner, by the way. That's the winner. TLP, that's a wrap. Oh, that's the winner for me. I love it.
Man.
Okay, so how's it going, man? Good to see you. What's going on in your world?
Craziness.
Yeah.
Utter craziness. But I think I'm gonna be all right.
Okay.
I'm gonna be all right.
Good to hear.
Just got to get through this next week. So that next week is going to be very interesting, to say the least.
Okay.
So at this point, it's just wait and see how the cards lay.
Okay. Lay them out on the table, and always go for the flush. By the way, there's a gold kit splash. We have some Bolton fans in here, supporters. McAtee went to Wanderers because we're absolutely massive, and Carl knows. So what do you make about that situation? Are we going into something? Are we walking into something we don't know about?
I don't know. I feel like we could win. Although I would not be disappointed with a draw.
Okay.
Yeah. Me too.
If we lose, we lose. Then we just, bottom the table, get relegated back to League Two. Then we, go right back up.
Yeah.
Not happening. Not happening.
If we lose, you got to shave your eyebrows, obviously.
Oh, I got to shave my eyebrows, just like Aaron hasn't, admitted to being able to shave his eyebrows.
Yeah.
He said the comment, and then he said, "Oh, I can't do that. I'm not gonna do that." Come on, Aaron.
His son won't even let him shave his beard.
What's that?
His son won't even let him shave his beard. So
he should shave his beard.
He should. This is getting good here, by the way. So we do have some. We do have some Bolton supporters here, which is great. And thanks all for coming in. That's awesome. We're looking forward to the match tomorrow. And you guys are a big club. You paid $1 million for him, and he's on ridiculous wages. Barnsley fans say he wasn't anything special from what you're paying. Talk about McAtee. So let me put this all. We're all here. Carl and Will Prince. And let's bring it back to footy here real quick. Will McAtee even play tomorrow? Will he play tomorrow? Ooh, If we lose, we're on 11th, no problem, says that. Yeah. What do you guys think? Are you guys worried about the McAtee situation? Do you think we'll make changes tomorrow, or do you think we're going for the same 11?
I don't think it's going to be the same 11 for me. I think we're
Really?
I think Scar gets a start. That's the only change.
For who?
I don't know. I'd like to see Ravon or Revan or however we're saying it to these days.
Yeah,
we're saying it however it comes out. Seb, Ravon, all that stuff. I think he can. I think he should be starting. I think he's going to go with the same 11. That's what I think.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. I know. I think from last year he didn't play George Evans or Fletcher or any of those new people until a couple games in, and this is our second game. And then I guess the Carabao Cup was just kind of like a preseason extension, just to kind of figure out what Scar is like, and then Rathbone.
Yeah, it was just trying to figure out.
I liked Rathbone, but I don't see him starting this game.
I think he'll work his way into a starter. Will Prince says you won't get relegated. Talking about us, but Ipswich and Sunderland, we're stuck in league in this league for 5+ years, so I think you need to be realistic. That's true. Very nice. There you go. Word McLean will get a yellow card or red. We have coverage.
Just waiting for it.
Yeah, it's happened. Yeah. Stace says Mendy. Mendy might be on the bench tomorrow, man. I mean, you know better than we do, Stace. You know, because you're closer to us. But and what else here? Will Prince says he hasn't started in the league. Talking about McAtee, but I think he will start tomorrow. Oh, that's. I mean, talk about bringing the dice. Let's go. Bringing the dice. Maxi up against him. Yep. You think Rathbone will get a start?
I'll be happy if he did, but I don't think he will.
No.
They might put him in for like Palmer, but even then, it's like it seems like he's more of the little guy than the big guy.
Palmer's nailed on to start tomorrow. Nailed on.
Yeah, nailed. That's not changing anytime soon.
No. Stay says yes, we are. Us Wrexham are a lot chuffed to be in League One. I'll be happy to be mid-table. So, talking in response to the where we're going to go. And then Bruce says I was annoyed that the interview of Ravon started. So Seb, I was hoping you get the Heaven versus Milan punctuation question settled.
Revan or Ravon.
Huh.
Well, let's just call him Seb.
I call him Seb. Yeah.
Problem fixed.
Yeah.
No. Yep. Ollie and Merritt will start 100%. Stace is right. They're going to start tomorrow for sure.
Yeah.
I can see him starting Scar, but I won't commit to that. I can see him starting Scar.
Yeah.
And I will just whatever Josh says, I'll say something different because I just don't agree with him.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly. That's what the wrap the TLP that's a wrap. TLP that's a wrap up show about. Yeah, exactly. What fun is it being realistic so early in the season? It's a marathon. There's plenty of time for realism later. Yes, I think it's gonna be a rocking crowd tomorrow. It's gonna be insane. Tomorrow's gonna be insane. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and I love the way Bruce wants to shake it up. I think that's great. Like throw him out there, Bruce. I'm all good with that. But what will be will be.
Yeah. Drew, how many kits did you get? Did you get all 3?
Well, I got the red one,
okay,
and then I got myself the gold one, and then I got my daughter for a gold one. She looks really cute, and it's just really cute. And then my son got the black one because I feared the gold one would turn in just like the white one, which was disgusting and dirty. It's insane. So, in a sense, yes, I did buy all 3, and I bought a Dennis the Menace kit from our good friend Hills.
Oh, you did? Okay, awesome, very nice.
I did.
So your favorite one?
What a guy.
Ken, you didn't say your favorite one. What's your favorite one? Ken, did he freeze?
Oh, me? Oh, my favorite one.
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
Actually, I'm really torn. I like them all, and for different reasons. Like I wore the gold one the other night to my nephew's rugby league game and spilt tomato sauce on it eating hot chips, which was funny.
Oh, Jesus H. Can't take him anywhere.
That can't take me anywhere. And then, but the black one looks really cool, and the red one looks with the dragon scales. It's fire. So they're all good for different reasons. So they're all good looking kids.
Yeah. Yep, I agree. A lot going on in the chat, which is great. Marriott has got goals in the season. I think Marriott's going to get 15 to 20, in my opinion. Bruce, they're having a back and forth about the tough league. Bruce, but so it is a tough league. Yep. And Bruce thinks that Seb's going to start against Reading, possibly. Seb Revon and Reagan. The biggest crowd since you played Leicester in Premier League 2003 should be good. It's going to be a banger, Will. And if you're not going to the game, you want to pop in and do our watch along, come hang out with us in the watch along. And then Stay says, for fuck's sake, Ken, you're spilling your shit out. Come on.
You're going to spill the food. You're going to spill the food.
Yeah. Yep. We're trying to spill the tea, too. Everyone is always wanting players from higher divisions at the moment. The McAtee talk money for League Two player. I never understood why. I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, what is the big draw for McAtee anyway? Like, I never got it.
I don't. I don't know. I haven't seen him play. I will fully say I have. That's why we're going to do the wrap up show. That's a wrap show. That's a wrap. The TLP. That's a wrap. Yeah, there you go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to learn more about it.
It's going to be great because I'm really looking forward to, we're August now. By the time we get to mid-October, we're going to start to get a bit of a feel for who's got form and who hasn't early season, who we think's underperforming, who's overperforming, and then by Christmas, you just got to be in the hunt come Christmas.
Yeah, got to be in the hunt for sure. Yeah, I don't see us not being anywhere below the playoffs for sure.
I can see us probably being as low as second or third.
Yeah, probably second.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true fan. We have many players that have played League One before and new signings. And the new signings we have absolutely. You got to think about that too. We're all aware we're not daft. Exactly. Tough league. I'm hoping for a finish somewhere between 8th and 5th, and we land a good striker partner for Moles and Marriott. I agree. Will Prince says they're not top of the league. One players though. Top teams have to be a player level. Yeah. Oh Jesus! This is why we love that side of things. Yeah.
Aaron calls it. McAtee is a great player at this level. I mean, if anybody's going to sit there and do the reach, it'll be Aaron.
It'll be Aaron.
I can promise you that.
Yeah, for sure. League Two player. Laugh out loud. Wouldn't say great. Listen, odds are McAtee will score tomorrow. Odds are McAtee will score. So for sure, if all this crap is going on, for sure. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think Mulls is going to be on the bench.
Actually, I'm going to make the call of the game.
Go on.
Parky gets a yellow.
Ooh,
Parky gets a yellow.
Yeah, I see
just goes off. He's going off at the ref at his old home ground.
Yeah,
that would be so funny.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be really good. I just hope Dobson doesn't get one, but I'm pretty sure he will.
Dobson, I hope
him and McLean.
Dobson is a must player. Frame that League Two player comment when he scores. I just called it. He will score tomorrow, and then Parky will get a yellow. I'm in for that. I'm totally into that. So, all right, we'll get everyone out of here. I know it's Saturday night for everybody, and I have to head off to go to an event. But I'm going to be dragging ass in the morning for sure. But I will be here with everybody for sure. Yeah, Drew.
I'm going to go make breakfast.
You're going to make Drew. You got a prediction for tomorrow? Before we let you go.
I'm going to go 2-2.
Okay. In favor of the Bears?
The Bears.
Sorry, I'm kidding. It's from an 80s movie. So I'm joking. Yeah. All right, 2-2 tomorrow is what you got? Yep. 2-2 tomorrow is what you got? All right. That shirt looks good, brother. Keep us posted on everything, all right?
I will.
All right. And come in.
I'll not bomb you.
Got rid of himself.
He's got it.
I like it. You are, our luck. McAtee gets a hattie tomorrow. Had to rub it in, laugh out loud. And Dobson and Macca are a recipe for a red disaster. I mean, you never know. She's right too.
Look, I think they're just bringing a new standard to football. Like, this is the level we can play at.
Yeah,
it's not a yellow. It's not. I just kicked him.
Yeah, I just grabbed him by the throat. It's all good. It's all good. Dobson is the beast. He's a great player. I really like Dobson. And 7 a.m. game for West Coast tomorrow. Yes, Michael Wolf. So we'll be live probably about 5:30. We're going to see Sebastian Maniscalco tonight, so that we're going to go do with some friends, do a little BTL.
Nice. So Annie's charged up.
Yeah, I think she's about 75% there. I'm going to go check on that. That's when I go. The bot is charged. Yeah. Is McLean at corners? No.
Whoever it is, hope they bloody get the corners on point. I want to see the corners on target.
No, he wants to give
Even
him
if you don't score, I just want to see the corners on target.
He wants to give him stick. That's why. He's the Bolton fan. And Will, if you're not at the game, come in, do the watch along. Come in and say hi to the watch along with us. We'll be here in the morning for sure. TLP weekly football finale. Yep. WFF. What the fuck?
I'm at that.
Yeah. Hungover Josh tomorrow. I'm going to be responsible. I will be, he did take some corners at Wrexham. Okay, and last couple here before we go. When we were in the National League, some people said Wrexham. I don't know what that says. We're League 2 material. When we had League 2, they said we were not League 1 material. Tough league. We will see. We shall see. I like that. Great to see a live show. I want George Evans playing tomorrow. I don't think George is going to get on the pitch tomorrow to start. He did not look,
Midfield. Midfield Dobson.
Dobbsy is going to be in.
Lee.
And Cannon. He's not going to change it.
Okay. Oh, we'll see.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mac will be booed every time he gets the ball, takes a corner, probably. And
he will love every second of it.
Oh, just wearing it just bring it. There you go. Nikki D says 1-2 to Wrexham. And then I'm in a Dobson train. Yeah, I'm in a bandwagon too, brother. All right, well, I'll let you go.
Yep.
And I will see you in the morning for sure. Yeah.
Guys, enjoy the rest of your day / evening if you're in the US. Have a good rest. Get up for the game tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
On that bombshell.
Everybody. All right. Ken's out. We'll see him in a couple hours. And I say a couple hours. Jesus H. Yes. Evans in defense. I think I like Evans. I don't know if he'll start him, though. I'd rather have Scar over Evans, in my opinion. Thing is McLean powers with the hats. Yeah, speaking of hats, get your local pundit hats if you haven't gotten them already. They're awesome. Vintage hats we have here. Washtaki's going to be wearing these tomorrow at the game. Redmond picked up a knock. Nobody cares, and the nobody cares up. So I'm guessing same in the midfield. Yes, but he said he could possibly be on the bench. So possibly on the bench. Will Prince says I will be 8 pints deep for the kickoff, so I won't be able to be the live shit. Okay, no problem. We could be in the chat then, my friend. Good luck for the season, apart from the 2 games against us. Absolutely. And good luck to you as well, Will Prince. And always welcome back. It's good to have you in. It's good to have another say as well. And always welcome to come in. Hugh D says, thanks both. Looking forward to tomorrow. Hugh D, us as well. And Hip Karma says, I'd like to see Scar. I'd like to see Scar too. I think Scar is going to be a big player for us too. He'll work his way in like Seb. So, all right. So tomorrow we are doing the live watch along at 7 a.m. my time. We'll be live probably about a half hour before, doing the build up. Once they break the starting lineup, we'll do that. And then what else is going on? We'll do the Wrexham reaction afterwards too. Monday night news and update show in the morning, and then we're going to do the EFL. That's a wrap show. We'll figure out the name, but there's a lot of great things in there. Message me if you have a good one there too. EFL. That's a wrap show. Wrapping up the League One. The League One week, and then Tuesday, Tommy Cheese and I are going to do a news and update show on Tuesday morning, which is great. So. Personally, I think Brunt looks solid on a starter, though. Brunt is good, but he's not quite there yet. Need to sprinkle Wrexham match tomorrow, says Marie from SoCal. Yes, let's sprinkle that magic on tomorrow morning. It'd be fantastic. So, all right, it's Saturday, 2:15. I have to get ready to go out with the missus, and then we're gonna go see some comedy. Go see Maniscalco. Thanks all for coming in. Smash the like on the show on your way out. Please help the show. Subscribe if you haven't. Share. Get it out to everybody. Let's do this. Let's get to 10,000. I'm saying at 10,000, we're going to do it. And what else we got going on? Become a local pundit member. Yeah, it's great. So everyone have a great Saturday night. And on that bombshell, I will see you.